Hello and welcome to a new Cinema4d tutorial. Today I will show you how to model a box and set up a rig to animate it with controllers. So the first step here is to create the box pattern. So for this video I choose size box 20 by 20 by 30. So we need a plane. I will set this plane like 30 by 20. We only need 2 by 2 segment. I will use the top view and display to see my object. Make this plane editable by press C or press this button here. And now we can create our pattern. So we need to use the edge selection. So we can select this edge here. Press MT to have the extrude tools. We need to extrude like 0.25. Okay, by default the rotation here is 0. So you really need to check it and make 90%. So now we can do the same thing for every side. Okay. Why I create this small polygon? It's for the blending part, to fold the box. Now this part and this part we can extrude. It's 20 here, okay. And this part new transform 0.25. This side I need the last part, it's 30, and I think it's okay for here. And now I'll select all these parts and create a blending polygon. Okay. And the last things to do is select this and extrude 10 centimeter. And maybe the last one is to close the box. Okay. So this is all we need to create this pattern. There's something important before continue. It's to select this part here and this part here. Okay. And try to make it a bit smaller, because if we keep the pattern like this, when we will close the box, each side will cross each other. So we need to have this part and this part smaller. So maybe this. Okay. And I will select this and okay. So this is the pattern we need to create the box. Now we need to create some polygons, so I will use the loop path cut. You can press KL. So I want, here we have 2 by 2. We need the same thing for the other side. So you can click Shift and cut in the middle, like this. And we also need to cut a middle of every blending part here. Okay, because when we will animate and create the rigging, we need to have a polygon in the middle of the blending part. Okay, and this one, and maybe this one too. Okay. Like this. Now we need a thickness for the box. So select one polygon, Control A, A, and empty, and maybe 1.30, 50. Yeah, I think it's 15. It's good size. Okay, and don't forget to click to create caps here. Okay, so I think it's the good, yeah, it's a good thickness. Okay, so now I will show you how to create the rigging for the box. So click on character and join. So this is the main join. I will rename it root. The only things you need to do with the root is to change the position here, because by default it's on the bottom of your object, so you just need to change at the top. Be sure to enable the snap here, because if it's disabled, it's difficult to match the point, you know, with the join. So click on enable snap, and it's easier to attach the join and the point. Okay, so for this box we'll need a lot of join. This is the final result here. So as you can see, it's important to rename every part and change the icon color every time to not be lost with your rigging. So how to change the color icon? It's just here, basics, custom. So I change for white. So every time we need a new join, now we just need to duplicate. Click on Shift and duplicate, and just change as a child here, and rename right one. And every time you have a new join, you can change the position, and as you can see, there is a link between the two join. So every blending part here, we need 3 join, like this. Okay, I'll change the color for, I don't know, green. Like this and like this. Now we need a new join right center in the middle of this plane. I'll change the color for, okay. Okay. New join. Sorry. Here. Here. And here. Okay. So now we have the root here. We have 3 join for this blending part, the right part. We have 1 join for the middle. Why we have a join on the middle? Because we need to animate this part on the top and the bottom, so we need something to separate the 3 direction. And we have 3 other join for this blending part. I will change the color for red, okay. Now we need to create the 2 other direction here. So you can select right 2 here and duplicate 2 times, okay, and do the same thing for the top and the bottom. So right top. Here and here, okay, and right down, okay. I just change the color every time, blue and okay. So we have everything now to animate this part of the box. I think I will just show you how to move this part, and it's the same thing for the other part. So how we can link the mesh and the join. You select everything, okay, and click on character and bind. So now you have a skin inside the box. You don't need to touch the skin, okay? We don't care. The only thing we need is manager and weight manager. So this is the tricky part for this tutorial. I hope I can explain well how it's works. So you select all your join. Now we can see all your join on the weight manager, okay. And every join, if you click, have a different influence on the object. By default, it's really messy, so we need to do it by myself. So select everything here, click to 0, click on roots and apply all. Okay, this is the default weight manager, and now we can start to animate everything. So how it works? Every join here have an influence on a point of the box, okay. The box here, we have polygon, we have segment, and we have point, okay. So every joint have an influence on point. So we need to select for every joint, we need to select how many points have influence on this joint. So for example, we have 3 joints here for the white part. Okay, this one, okay. So I will select the first one, select this point, the first line, okay. We have 3 join and 3 line, so it's really easy. You need to select the first join, the first all the point on the first line, and apply select. Okay, second one, second line, and apply select, and third one, third line, apply select. Okay, you don't need to touch the center every time because there is nothing here and no folding part. Okay, right, 2, it's here. Okay, this part. So first one, first line, I select all the points, apply selected, okay, and when it's finished, okay, we have nothing else after that. When you choose the last join, you don't select only the line, you select everything, okay? So we have this. At the end, you need to have everything with color. If you have something like gray, it's mean you miss something. So the top now, top here. I think yes, it's this one. Okay, top. Select my box. Don't forget to select the box if you want selected the point. So first line, apply selected. Second line, apply, and the third one we have nothing after, so we select everything. Sorry, everything here. Okay, and for the bottom, it's the same thing every time, so it's a bit long, but you will have a really nice folding part for your box. Okay, so now if I select this one, you know, okay, we can see it's something like this. So I will check if it's work. So now I will select my first free join here, coordinates, and if I move here, you see it's work. Okay, so minus 30. Okay, we have something bad here. Why? Because I think there's a point who was not selected. Okay, so okay, we will. I think it's good to have a mistake to see how I can. Okay, white manager. Okay, it's the center point. So maybe, yeah, because you know this point here we didn't select it. It's nothing. It's so maybe right center and up. Okay, sorry, point. Apply, maybe. Okay. Okay. So okay, so don't forget when you have the center here. Sorry. Just select the center, and you just need to link the center with the point. Okay. Here. So now it's work. Okay. Right to okay, minus 30. Top here 30, and here minus 30. Okay. So as you can see, we have a really nice blending here. Okay, so it's the same thing for every part. So I will not show you how to do everything because it will be very long. This is the final one, so you can maybe check if it's the same thing for you. And for the white manager, as you can see, we have color everywhere. So you can copy this if you want. Now I want to animate my box, but I want to animate without touching the rotation of every join. There is an easy way to do this. So you just need to create a new null, name it controllers, create end side, like 4 centimeter maybe. I can't see it, so I will change the color for... Okay, it's better. I will show you with this 4 controllers, so right 1, right 2, right top, right bottom. Sorry, I will place like this. Okay, top and bottom. Maybe change this one like 90 degrees and this one 90 degrees. Okay. I have 4 controllers. For every controllers, we need a rigging tag constraint. And for every join, we need a constraint too. Except for the center. These controllers, white one, with this one we will be able to change the rotation of this free join here. So click on constraint, white 01 constraint, sorry, transform, uncheck everything, select all these controllers here for every white 01 part, transform, rotation R. And the last thing to do is to drag right 01 on the target. Now if I move the rotation of right 01, you see, I just need to move this one and it will move everything. Okay? So if you want to have a lot of animation with your box, it's very easy to animate with this technique. So you can do the same thing for the other. So transform and check everything. Right 2, okay. Right 2, transform R, top, transform R, top, sorry, top and bottom, transform. Okay, we have a small mistake here. You just need, because you see this one, top and bottom, we changed the coordinate by 90 degrees. No. So we just need to balance here the join constraint by 90 and this one minus 90. Okay. So now I can move. If I select all these controllers and create the keyframes 0 and here, we can create another keyframes like minus 30, sorry, minus 30, okay, and create another keyframes. Okay, as you can see, we can really easy animate the box once we have all the controllers here. So it's the same thing for every part of the box, so I will just show you how it works. I have an example here, one of the box I created before, and as you can see, I don't need to touch this anymore. I just need to touch the controllers. I forgot to tell you something. If you want to improve the quality of the folding, you can, here I subdivide one time the folding part. So if you do this, you can have like a better quality for this part here. If you have a close camera on your box, you can subdivide this part to have a more smooth shape. Let me know in the comments if you like this tutorial, and see you very soon for more videos.